Hello again everyone, and welcome to the first challenge video that we have for the Shadows in the Water mission in Ambrose Island. This time we will cover a kill to treasure, another for good measure, Hippie, someone could hurt themselves, Picturesque, 47 Leagues Under the Sea, Shortcut Pirate Outhouse, Shortcut Colonial Ruins, The Smuggler, Destructive Neutralization, Irrefutable, Access Denied, Elegant Neutralization, Get It Yourself, and the Cloud 9 challenge, Back Down to Earth. We'll start off in the default start spot, bring our Calmer Tranquilizer, Lockpick, and our ICA Crowbar. Let's get started out of the cutscene and run straight off the dock towards the jungle.
Pacing around like a tiger in a cage earlier.
We'll hang a left through these bushes and take the staircase right here. Once we're here, let's hang a right and go down the path. This will take us out to the cove that's right outside the cave. Let's take a left through the water into the cave. Now we'll take a right up this path. Right down here, let's make a pit stop and grab that coconut. We'll need that later to knock out Farah. Then we'll head up this long staircase. Right when we get to the top, let's hang a right. We'll follow this path right to the outside of the Colonial ruins. Let's hop up the wall here. Make sure that guard isn't looking at you, and we'll grab this cannonball as an extra knockout tool for the mission. Once he turns around, let's go ahead and hop up this wall into this bush. We'll go down this little staircase here. We'll hide over in these bushes right here. There should be a guard heading over here right about now. He overlooks the area that Orson will be at very shortly, so we're going to knock him out and take his disguise. That way we can hide Orson's body down there behind the wall without this guy spotting him. So once we have him knocked out, let's drag his body into the bush, take his disguise, and then we'll hop down in this little gap here. Orson should be looking through binoculars here. Let's go ahead and knock him out the regular way so he doesn't fall forward. Grab the silenced pistol and access card that he drops.
One of the key cards
that will get us access denied part 1.
We'll need to find the second if we want to.
Then we'll drag his body behind this little half wall. The enforcer guard down the hallway should be walking away right about now, so let's get our camera out. We'll take a picture of Lance through the cell door here. That will get us the Picturesque challenge, and that's the evidence that Farah needs to bring to Akka. We'll round the corner, use our crowbar to bust open this shortcut ladder. Turn left and head out the gate. We'll take a left out of the mouth of the cave and go back down the staircase that we came up. We're going to head over to Farah's right now. If she's still standing in front of the restaurant on the bottom level, she'll go through a whole bunch of dialogue and ask you to get her a coconut, and then ask you to get the cigar box that some boy stole, and then she'll finally ask you to get a picture of Lance. But if she's on the second level of her restaurant, we can skip over the coconut and cigar box part, and she'll just ask for the picture right away, which saves a lot of time. So it looks like she's upstairs. We can just hop over this railing and head up the stairs. We'll give her the picture.
Ah, you're back. Have you learned anything?
I have.
Oh dear. This supera dentro la casa plans for sure. I should let her know. I'm grateful for this.
That will get us the Irrefutable challenge. Now, before we leave, let's go ahead and make a save. Now we'll just toss the coconut at her head real quick. That will get us the Get It Yourself challenge.
Don't even flinch. Holy shit! Ain't nothing personal about
Now we can go ahead and load up our save. Now we'll head out of here. It's going to take her a while to go talk to Akka and show her the picture. And then Akka will trigger the signal for the meeting between her and Noel. That takes quite a while, so let's head back to the cave and we'll destroy the satellite access server. Once we're in here, let's bust out the silenced pistol that we got from Orson. We'll shoot that camera. That will get the Enforcer guard to turn around in here. We can hop over the crate on the left and run past him while he's turned around. Let's hang left by all these crates. We're going to pick up a screwdriver. Head back to the right. Be careful of all these Enforcers. Just kind of crouch down and hide behind the crates as you're going along. But we'll pick up this knife and these boxes. Head behind the little surveillance station here and grab the propane tank. Now we'll head up to the server. We'll make a save when we're here. First, we'll remove that grate with the screwdriver. Now we'll cut the wires with the knife. Make sure nobody's looking and we can interact with the console there. That will overload that and get us the Elegant Neutralization challenge.
With the control unit in pieces.
Now let's go ahead and load up our save. We'll just drop this propane tank right next to the server. Don't throw it. But now let's run back and head up this staircase over here. Make sure those two guards are walking past the mouth of the cave. And then we'll aim down and shoot the propane tank twice. That will blow up the server, get us the back down to earth and destructive neutralization challenges. Now let's head back through this gate and go back up that shortcut ladder that we just busted open a little bit ago.
That's one problem taken care of.
We'll hang a right and then a left to go up the stairs. Do a 180. And take a left down the stairs by this generator. We're going to head all the way across the map, across the bridge that's over here. That will take us to the area where the hippie is sleeping and the other guy is concocting some poisons. Let's bump into that guard to slow him down on our way across the bridge. Then we can get out our Calmer tranquilizer. Now let's get right behind this botanist guy. We'll shoot him with the Calmer and then shoot the hippie with the Calmer. Take the hippie's disguise. We'll head down these stairs. You could go across the bridge and get frisked if you want to, but I would not advise that because the guy that will go let Akka know will follow her around to the meeting and will end up being blown up with her when she ends up lighting a cigarette later on. So we'll just hop over the bridge here, slide down this vine. We'll hop up on this shack and then hop up on the rock wall here. Since that guy up there is looking this way, let's go ahead and lay a bullet behind him somewhere to get him to turn around. That might distract one of these guards guarding the bridge. Don't worry about that.
Going down over here. I'll be in touch.
Since they both have their back turned, let's just get out of here. We'll knock out the guy that we distracted with the cannonball. Drag his body up here into the bushes. And since we still have a little bit more time to wait until the meeting is happening over here, let's go ahead and take the pirate disguise. We'll pick up the shotgun and our cannonball. We'll knock out the other guard that's over here in the tower. Make sure he's not looking at you when you throw something at him. But pick up his gun and hide his body. You can use a wrench or just shoot the gas canister here to get that leaking for later on. Then there's a key right on these crates for the submarine exit that we're going to use. But for now, let's head back across the bridge through the pirate camp. We're going to go all the way on the other side. We'll shoot that camera along the way. In the very far building on the cliff's edge is the Outhouse, where we can unlock our next shortcut. Once we do that, let's run all the way back across to the tower. The two targets should be heading over here for their meeting very shortly. And giving Farah that picture of Lance is actually what triggers this, because she goes and shows Akka that picture and Akka freaks out. That's why she calls the meeting with Noel, and that's why she ends up pushing him over the ledge into the ocean. But before we go back up into the tower and change back into our hippie costume, we're going to hang out down by the bridge here for a little bit. There will be one more guard following our two targets, and once Akka pushes Noel into the ocean, that guard will spot the gun that Noel drops and go and grab that, and will end up being blown up with Akka when she lights her cigarette, so we don't want that to happen. So let's let the targets walk by, and we'll just bump into the guard that's following them. Then once we're on some flat ground, let's go ahead and knock him out. We'll drag his body up into the bush where we hid the other pirate.
Just hear me out. You know I want our organizations to have a...
Now let's go ahead and change back into our hippie disguise.
Between your network of insiders and the connections you've made with other pirate groups, your syndicate has a lot.
You can watch from here so you're not too close when the explosion goes off, but until then we'll get nice and up close and personal.
Overall sophistication of your ops.
Now I'm sure you're good. The problem is that I don't want any of that.
I might have other assets of more immediate interest to you, but you need to give me something to work with. What is it that you actually want out of me?
I want associates who respect me enough not to fuck with my business crest. That's it.
We're just talking in circles now. This meeting may have been premature. Take some more time. We can iron this out in the morning.
That's a good idea. Hope you find the view from here enjoyable at least. I'd hate to think the walk was for nothing.
Huh? Oh, sure. Probably the best vantage spot on the entire island, isn't it? Hell of a view of the ocean.
It is. Do you like the ocean?
Yeah, always have.
Me too.
But once she finally pushes him into the ocean, that will get us the A Kill to Treasure challenge. Now let's get away from that gas canister before she lights her cigarette.
It's just a matter of taking out Akka.
And once she blows herself up, that will get us the Someone Could Hurt Themselves, Hippie and Another for Good Measure challenges. Now let's pick up everything that was dropped just in case the access card is there. It usually isn't. It usually falls with her into the ocean. So let's climb down on these ledges here. We'll keep dropping down and shimmying our way over. Once we drop down all the way, let's look for that second access card. Once we pick that up, that will get us the Access Denied challenge. And now right here is where the submarine exit is that we grabbed the key for earlier. And that will get us the 47 Leagues Under the Sea challenge.
I'll let Diana and Olivia know this is quick.
Thanks everybody for watching. If you have any questions, requests, or comments, feel free to leave them down below. If you liked this video and found this video helpful, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. If you enjoy the content that I produce and want to keep up with any future videos or projects that I'm working on, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.